In 1981, Hollywood was rocked by the sudden and mysterious death of Natalie Wood, a beloved actress known for her captivating roles in West Side Story and Rebel Without a Cause. Found floating off the coast of California's Catalina Island, her tragic and untimely passing remains shrouded in unanswered questions and dark suspicions. Was it an accident? A tragic misstep on a boat trip with her husband, Robert Wagner? Or could something more sinister have occurred? Decades later, Natalie's death is still one of Hollywood's most chilling unsolved mysteries, captivating fans and investigators alike as they search for the truth behind the starlet's last moments. Natalie Wood was Hollywood's darling, a beloved star whose life ended in one of the most chilling unsolved mysteries in entertainment history. In 1981, while on a boat with her husband, Robert Wagner, Wood tragically drowned off the coast of Catalina Island. Her life and career were a captivating mix of cinematic achievement and personal drama, making her untimely death all the more haunting. From her beginnings as a child star in Miracle on 34th Street to her acclaimed roles in Rebel Without a Cause and West Side Story, Wood became an icon. Her journey to stardom began early, fueled by her mother's ambitious dreams. By the age of 4, she had already made her debut, and by 7, she had impressed legendary figures like Orson Welles. Wood's natural talent and expressive performances made her a Hollywood fixture, admired for both her innocent charm and the intensity she brought to complex roles. Wood's career had its ups and downs, with moments of incredible acclaim and a few setbacks. But audiences always connected with her, rooting for her on-screen and off. In 1955, she starred alongside James Dean in Rebel Without a Cause, earning her first Academy Award nomination at just 16. Her role marked the beginning of her transformation from child actress to leading lady, defying expectations and winning new acclaim. Natalie Wood's legacy endures, marked not only by her versatile talent, but also by the tragic mystery surrounding her untimely death. Decades after her passing, her case remains open, with periodic revelations prompting authorities to revisit the details of her final hours and fueling public intrigue. Wood's career spanned genres and generations, allowing her to evolve from a child star into a distinguished actress known for her emotional depth and range. By the age of 25, she had already earned 3 Academy Award nominations, placing her alongside Teresa Wright as one of the youngest actresses to reach this milestone, an achievement later surpassed only by Jennifer Lawrence and Saoirse Ronan, who each reached 3 nominations by 23. Wood demonstrated her comedic skill in films like Sex and the Single Girl and The Great Race, where she shared the screen with Tony Curtis, and even utilized her Russian language skills. Her performances were often lauded by directors and peers alike. Sidney Pollack, who worked with Wood, praised her ability to shine in roles that suited her talent and complexity. In Inside Daisy Clover and This Property is Condemned, both co-starring Robert Redford, she further showcased her dramatic prowess, earning Golden Globe nominations that affirmed her status among the elite actresses of the 1960s. Beyond her accolades, Wood's influence stretched across Hollywood, bridging the classic and modern eras of film. Her performances, from her Oscar-nominated role in Rebel Without a Cause to her work in Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice, underscored her ability to adapt to Hollywood's evolving landscape while maintaining an enduring appeal. The duality of Wood's life, her celebrated career, and her tumultuous personal story continues to captivate audiences, cementing her as a true icon whose contributions to film and television remain as significant as the mystery that surrounds her legacy. Despite critical acclaim, Wood also faced harsh criticism, accepting the Harvard Lampoon's Worst Actress Award in 1966 with grace. After Penelope was poorly received, she took a 3-year hiatus to focus on her mental health, even entering therapy and parting ways with Warner Brothers and her support team. In 1969, she married Richard Gregson, with whom she had a daughter, Natasha, before their split in 1972. Soon after, she rekindled her relationship with Robert Wagner, her former husband. They remarried in 1972 and had a daughter, Courtney. Wood's life, particularly her marriages to Wagner, fascinated the public and became one of Hollywood's most famous romances. Her death in 1981 cast a shadow over Wagner's legacy, sparking enduring questions about her mysterious drowning. A tragic end for someone who harbored a lifelong fear of water, instilled in her childhood by her mother. This fear stemmed from a prophecy and traumatic experiences on film sets, leaving Wood with a lasting phobia. Raised largely on studio lots, Wood received her education there, excelling academically while balancing work. Under her mother's strict guidance, she transformed from the young Natasha Zakharenko into Natalie Wood, one of Hollywood's brightest stars, though it cost her much of her childhood freedom. In Suzanne Finstad's biography, Natalie Wood's mother, Maria, is portrayed as a controlling stage mother who relentlessly pushed Wood into stardom, often neglecting her other daughters. Finstad alleges that Maria encouraged Wood, at just 15, to associate with the much older Frank Sinatra, and later turned a blind eye to Wood's involvement with director Nicholas Ray, 43, to secure her role in Rebel Without a Cause. Despite a turbulent youth, Wood rose to prominence in Splendor in the Grass, West Side Story, and Inside Daisy Clover. In her later years, she found happiness with her second husband, Robert Wagner, whom she called her one and only, and became a devoted mother. However, Wood reportedly continued to grapple privately with deep fears and insecurities instilled by her mother. Wood's tragic death in 1981 occurred during a Thanksgiving boat trip with Wagner, her co-star Christopher Walken, and their yacht's captain, Dennis Davern. After a night of heavy drinking and a reported argument between Wagner and Walken, Wood went missing, and her body was found the next morning. The delay in reporting her disappearance has raised questions, with some pointing to an unexplained 4-hour gap in the timeline. Wood's funeral at Westwood Village Memorial Park Cemetery was attended by Hollywood icons, highlighting her impact on the industry. Walken, who was present on the yacht that night, later found himself entangled in the mystery surrounding her death. As investigators continued to probe the circumstances of that tragic evening, Christopher Walken has mostly stayed silent about the night of Natalie Wood's tragic death, leaving questions and intrigue in his wake. Initially ruled an accidental drowning, her death was revisited in 1997, when Walken shared his perspective in an interview with Playboy. He described the rainy night, suggesting that Wood may have gone outside to secure a dinghy and slipped. He explained, "What happened that night only she knows, because she was alone." However, details in Wood's 1981 autopsy raised further questions, noting high blood alcohol levels and bruises that seemed consistent with a fall. In 2011, new information led the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department to reopen the case, and in 2013, Wood's cause of death was revised to drowning and other undetermined factors. In 2018, Robert Wagner, Wood's husband, was named a person of interest, though he has consistently denied involvement and was publicly supported by Wood's daughter, Natasha Gregson Wagner, in the 2020 documentary Natalie Wood, What Remains Behind. Wood's life, bridging old and new Hollywood, often attracted scrutiny. With over 50 films to her name, including Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice, and From Here to Eternity, she secured lasting success. Yet, the circumstances of her passing, along with her high-profile marriage to Wagner and her personal struggles, have at times overshadowed her career. Daughter Natasha reflects that speculation about her death has eclipsed who she was as a person. Despite these challenges, Wood remains celebrated as a remarkable talent who transitioned seamlessly from child star to accomplished actress. leaving a lasting legacy in the entertainment industry. If you found this story intriguing, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Share your perspective on Natalie Wood's legacy and the mystery surrounding her death in the comments below. And if you're fascinated by Hollywood's unsolved mysteries, don't miss our next video. Just click on the link appearing on your screen now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you there.